Welcome back to ACER Explained. In this video series, I'm going through Section 3 of ACER's practice test booklet. In this video, I'm going through question 50, and so that's Unit 15. And I'm going to be identifying prerequisite knowledge, reasoning skills, as well as the bootcamp resources that can help with this. So question 50 is a bit of a weird one. We're not given any information, and we're just told to make some assumptions and estimate the rate at which your fingernails grow. So I think the easiest way to go about this is kind of the process of elimination and looking at the different answer options here and seeing which is most plausible. So what I'm going to do is, we're given meters per second, so kind of a good idea for how long fingernails would grow would be along the lines of days or even weeks or months, right? So you want to increase this seconds to minutes. So let's go minutes. Actually, let's start off with seconds, and let's actually just change this to 1 times 10 to the power of 3, because that will just make it easier for us to multiply moving forward. So minutes, we have, so if this is how much is growing in 1 second, then in 1 minute, it would be 60 times this. So it would be 60 times 10 to the power of negative 3 meters. All right. And then hourly, we would have multiply this by 6 again. So we'll multiply this by 60 again. So you'd get 3600 times 10 to the power of negative 3. Now this is already 3.6 meters per hour, which is ridiculous. Your nails won't be growing that fast, right? So let's eliminate option A. Now, we're going to do the same thing for the others, except the only thing that's going to change now is the 10 to the power of negative 1, right? So here it's just going to be 0.0036 because it's going to be 10 to the power of negative 6 meters per hour. And let's say that this is daily, so per day. And I'm not going to do multiply by 24 because that's an annoying number. So I'm going to do multiply by 20 because that's just 2 times 10. So what I'll do here is that will become 0.0, and then it will become around 72. Okay, so that would be 0.72 meters per hour. And that's around 7 centimeters, meters per day. So it's already 7 centimeters per day. So that's also a bit ridiculous. So we can eliminate that one. Then looking at the other options, what we would get here is 0.0. So this is just 3 more zeros backwards. So you just get 0. So this is 7 centimeters per day. So let's just do 0.007 centimeters per day. Right? And so if you did that, if you multiplied that by 7, you'd get 0.049 centimeters per week. Okay. And then so let's do per month. Let's times that by approximately 4. So let's say that we have 0.05 and we times that by approximately 4. Then we would get 0.2 centimeters per month, right? And that's about 20 millimeters. And that sounds about right with how much your nails would grow per month. So C is a good contender here. And that's kind of how you would estimate that answer. So the reasoning skills required here were the process of elimination and calculations. You didn't need to have any prerequisite knowledge here, but you just needed to be able to keep a cool mind in the face of this kind of question and just work your way through and see how you can get to the right answer. So the bootcamp resources that would help with this would be the reasoning skills course, as well as the acceleration class on calculations and formulae. And that brings us to the end of Unit 15. I know that was another short one, but thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more GAMSAT help. Your feedback is very helpful to us. Our Instagram is at Thank Flip GAMSAT, and our podcast is Thank Flip GAMSAT Nurses Doing GAMSAT if you want to hear more from us. All right, I'll see you in the next one.